Hey everybody, how's it going? Modesta Mahiga Buguni here from Purpose and Excellence. I thought to hit you up with something that is really going to be of value to your life, not just today, but forevermore. Your life will not be the same after going through this. Today I'm talking about the 5 steps to 24/7 success. So this week I was speaking to the 3rd master plan class. I have so many master plan classes running now. I'm so excited about this. And so people were saying, Modesta, there is no time. There is no time between work and life and all these other responsibilities. How do people do it? And the thing is, people actually do it. Hey, Aika. Hi, George. People find the time. Successful people, they have families, they have jobs, they have all kinds of projects and responsibilities. They have community that they answer to. And so what does it take? I mean, how on earth do they make 24 hours work for them? And I want to share the 5 tips that honestly, when you apply them, you will find plenty of time for you to do the things that are really important to you in life. So number 1, what you need to do is find and set your values. What are your values? What are those principles, those standards, those boundaries? What are those things that you think are the most important to you? Like stripped down to the basics. This is who I am. This is what I stand for. You can write down from 5 to 10 if you'd like. And so you're writing down all the things that are priority to you, whether it's spending time with family, whether it's being in relationship with God, whether it is making wealth. Yep, I'm all about that too. Or whether it is, giving back, making impact. What is it that you find to be a priority in your life? Step 2, prioritize your values. So of the values, let's say you came up with 10 values, different things, excellence and integrity and community and giving back and being a better person, whatever it is that you wrote down as your values, prioritize them. And I say, please don't have more than 5 that you focus on in your life. So you may have written plenty before, but what are the 5 most important values to you? And put them in order of priority because they won't have the same weighting, One can be 30%, another one is 50%, another one. So whatever weight you give them, write them down in order of weighting. The most important value you have in life, prioritize that as number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, and number 5 is also a priority compared to other things, but number 5 priority may not be as important as number 1. Basically, just have 5 things that you value and prioritize them according to their weight, according to their value to you. Then number 3, list down 24 hours. And then right next to the hour, the activities that you're doing. So from 12 a.m. to 11:59 p.m., what are you doing? Write that down, including sleep. So if you're sleeping between 12 a.m. and 6 a.m., write sleeping. Write that down and keep going down your list. And then number 4, look at your list and audit your list against your prioritized values. If you say that these 5 things are the most important thing in my life, strip me down, remove everything else. This is what's key. This is what I value. This is what's important. These are my standards. These are my principles. You will not get me to waver from them. Your top 5? Well, then audit your 24 hours. How much of your 24 hours are you spending on your prioritized values? If you look at your day and you realize, listen, my values, my vision, my mission, even my goals are very different from the things I do daily. And so how do you think you will actually achieve your goals? How do you think you will get to fulfill your vision if what you're doing daily has nothing to do with the things that you most value or the things that you really want to pursue in life? And so now you're at crossroads. You either change your values to fit your day or you change your daily activities to reflect your values. And then the last one is this. Look at your activities again, right? So you've done things that have kind of shocked your system. First of all, you have discovered, you have found, and you've set your values. Then you prioritize them to see what is most key. You can't just say, I'm about these things. So which one is the very first? And which is 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th? And then you've looked at your day and you realize in your day, you may be filling your day with things that are not aligned with your prioritized values. And then now look at those activities again. Look at your day and say, okay, now that I know my prioritized values, what can I clear off my day, completely clear off my day? What can I condense, like sleep? Some people sleep way too long. Yes, 24 hours, 8 hours. Okay, 8 hours if you really must. But I know that we can do 6, 7 hours. And I know some people are like, that's unhealthy. We can't do that. If you've got some goals and all you have is 24 hours, and all the successful people in life who have families and work and projects and everything and community responsibilities only have 24 hours, you better understand that they're cutting down somewhere. And so what can you clear off? What can you condense? If it's meetings, do you really have to meet that long? You're going to meet up with your friend, with your bestie. Do you have to be there for 4 hours? I understand there is downtime, there's resting time, and I'm all for that. But look at your 24 hours. How many things that you're doing that you can completely say no to, clear, never again, this is something I'm not doing. You could find somebody else to do it. You could outsource it. You could do it in part. But by all means, where you can say no, so that you can redeem your time, so that you can reclaim your time. Because your success depends on the things that you do daily. What you do daily adds up to your days, your weeks, your months, your years, your life. So there is no way you have this vision and these things you want to do and you're auditing your day and your day does not reflect what you want to do. You will not go where you wish you could go. You will go where your actions are leading you daily. And so now that you've looked at what can be cleared, you're looking at what can be condensed. What can I do shorter? And then the last thing, what can I combine? What 2 or 3 things can I do at the same time? For instance, can I have a shower and I listen to some motivational speaking or a sermon, whatever, to teach, to fill me up as in my spirit? Can I, as I'm getting dressed, learn a new skill? Or when I'm in traffic and I'm commuting, hey mama, or when I am, during my lunch break, can I eat and I listen? Can I commute and have a meeting with somebody? Either somebody actually rides with me or walks with me. Can I combine a couple of things? Because you will find in 24 hours, there are things you can completely clear, never to see them again, or have somebody else do them. There are things that you can condense. We spend too much time on any one activity, including sleep. Hello. Third, combine. What kinds of things can we put together so that we can salvage the time and invest it in those priorities that will lead us to the goals that we set for ourselves? And so when you're asking yourself, when you're contemplating, you're thinking, listen, I get up, I get ready. By the time I hit traffic, I'm already destabilized and disoriented. Then I have work. I barely have time for my meals, and then work. And then I'm back in that crazy commute, and I come home. I'm barely human for my family and all these other responsibilities. I don't know when I'll truly have time for the things that are really in my heart for me to do. Those very 24 hours. You cannot wait for the weekend. You cannot wait for the holiday. You cannot wait for another time. Truth is, yes, we do get now and then where we can take time off to reflect and to plan. But the honest truth, and what is most common, is people making the most of 24 hours, claiming back time and investing it. You can tell each hour of your day where to go and what to do, rather than just, where did the time go? You can tell the time where to go. Even if you choose, you don't have to be, you don't have to fill your time with activities. You can choose, I'm relaxing at this time. That's fine. But you consciously decided, I'm cutting time off to just zone out. I'm cutting time off, just take a breath and recollect myself, and I'll get back into the game later. But you were conscious of it. And when you go to purposeandlicense.africa, you'll see that I have an email subscription. You can sign up to get hacks and skills and tools and tips, things that you can do daily. So for instance, I found that I had 9 hours. I spent 9 hours. I know I said this before. 9 hours on my phone. What am I doing on my phone? I'm not posting for 9 hours. You guys see some 9 hours worth of work? That means I've been snooping on people's stuff. Maybe I'm reading things or whatever. And so I now have a limit. I have a 3-hour limit on my phone. My social media just goes off after 3 hours. I could be in the middle of a WhatsApp call. It'll just cut me off. That way, that's limiting me. Another thing is, there are a lot of things I've written down, almost like engineers have checklists. I have checklists, so I follow. to make sure that, you know, that I go through certain things. I combine time with my kids with something else that I need to do, so that it's our thing. Well, truly, well, it is our thing, but I'm kind of using them so that I can, you know, multitask. Do what you need to do so that you can be master of your life, where you want to go. It's not going to happen someday when I have time. I'll make the time, you know, I'll take a project, or it'll have to be done in 24 hours. And so make the most of your 24 hours. Find and set your values. Prioritize your values so that you're looking at your day according to prioritized values. And then in your day, look at what it is that you can clear, you can condense, you can combine with other things, so that you are telling your hours to go work for you, and you demand from your day, every single day, the returns that'll get you to where you want to go. I just thought to share that with you guys. I hope you like it. I hope you find it to be of value. This is the only way that we can make the most of our lives, and this is the only way we get to where we want to go. You cannot have different purpose, different vision, you know, different goals, and then your day is spent on a completely different, you know, set of activities. They have to align with where you want to go. And of course, it'll demand some sacrificing, but it's worth it at the end. So enjoy your evening, your afternoon, and I look forward to the next time I share a video. I just thought to put this out there. Much love. Bye.